Here's Kidd. Oh, Robinson with a block. And here's Redick for three. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
The form, the mechanics, everything about Redick's jump shot is poetry in motion.
And Dallas with possession. It's a 5-point game. And there's the screen. To the middle. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And Dallas making a change here. Butler's checked in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
For three, here's Lillard. The rebound by Nowitzki. Chandler the pass to Terry. Outside Butler. Over to the wing. Fades and shoots. And it's in there.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. 3-point lead. And the shot goes down. Lillard's got 5 now.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Barea, he's checked in for Dallas. Milwaukee making a switch here. Butler with the ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the shot goes.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Marion. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. Robinson with a steal. And here's Redick for 3. Out to Lillard. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Got a piece of it. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. They set the pick from deep. Randolph grabs the miss. Milwaukee leading by 7. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Robinson can't hit. From deep 3-point land. The shot by Terry, no good. Terry's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's Randolph. Misses the layup. Here's Chandler. Pass to Terry. 1 second left. No good on the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, and it's Wade in at the two-guard spot.
Well, I'll tell you this, if Dirk is free at the rim, you expect the throwdown. Love seeing the big man get up.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And here's Thomas from the arc, and he buries his first look.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And here's Barea, still without a bucket. Here's Nowitzki, outside Stevenson. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. 19-footer. And it's Bird with a rebound. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Dallas trails by 10. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Milwaukee leading by 10. Ball passes to Kemp. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Will it go? And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Ball outside. Oh, LaMelo using his length.
Well, the size LaMelo Ball brings to his position helps him finish on the interior, even against tough coverage. Wow.
Pass to Nowitzki. Jacks up a 3. Drains the triple. Nowitzki's got 7 points.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Ball outside. Here's Bird. Three-pointer. Kidd with a rebound. Here's Stojakovic. Three-pointer, no good. Milwaukee leading by 9. Miles, the pass to Bird. Now Ball. To the wing on the left. And it's Bird missing. And so it's Dallas with it. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Stojakovic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Dallas shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he drops the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Redick outside. For 3, here's Lillard. Kidd with a rebound. Dallas trails by 8. Pass to Haywood. Here's Terry from downtown. The rebound by McAdoo. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Miles nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
1:11 left in the half. And he drives in. Here's Marion. And Dallas hits again from deep.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Here's Lillard. He's got 5. Pass to McDaniel. Lets the 3 fly. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Kidd, marked by Redick. And it's J.J. Redick with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's 37 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Kidd, defended by Lillard. Clock at 6. Marion passes to Nowitzki. That 3's off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 8. Redick outside. Pass to McDaniel. Lillard left side. Here's Bird. The 3-pointer off the mark. Here's Marion. Here's Kidd. And so that's the end of the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Kidd. No made baskets yet. And it's Marion in at the 3, a small forward. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Pass to Chandler. Out left to the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Nowitzki, pass to Chandler. Good work defensively by Robinson.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Kidd. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Here's Marion. Second chance effort. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Marion's got 5 now.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
For 3, here's Lillard. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds in the game. Chandler the pass to Nowitzki. Shoots over Redick. Nowitzki, that one's good. 9 points in the game.
Always the size advantage. The great timing as well from Dirk Nowitzki.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Milwaukee leading by 6. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Drops in the 3.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Here's Kidd, defended by Lillard. Here's Nowitzki. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And Nowitzki just so polished around the rim. The defense has to rough him up sometimes to try to stop him.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Bird. Three-pointer. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Terry, marked by Redick. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee leading by 10. Robinson finds Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And a big finish by Robinson.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
On the attack, Redick. To the wing, right side. For three, here's Lillard. Sends it home from three-point land. Lillard's got 11.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Bird. 9 points in the game and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Kidd. Here's Terry from behind the arc. Doesn't go for him. Redick left side. 1:19 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Bird, that's good.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Marion from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Marion's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Deflected. And they're pushing it up. And that one is hammered home.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Here's Barea after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Nowitzki. Fades back. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Milwaukee leading by 16. Here's Bird. He's got 14. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Nowitzki's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Barea. Out to the wing. Nowitzki, pass to Barea. And here's Butler outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Milwaukee now. So on the floor for Milwaukee, we've got J.J. Redick, and it's Miles in at the 4. Here's Wade. Pass to Redick. Back to Wade. Now here's Redick. Let's go with a three. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, this guy won't quit. Simply put, Zach Randolph is always up to the challenge on the offensive glass.
And so it's Dallas with it. They trail by 18. Driving in. Terry's shot is good.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Wade. Redick on the wing. And the three off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Kidd, the pass to Stojakovic. Here's Terry. Sinks it from distance.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Miles. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Lillard passes to Ball. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Dallas trails by 12. Here's Stojakovic. Here's Haywood. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he can't get the first one. And Dallas making a change here. So he comes up empty at the line. Milwaukee leading by 12. Here's McDaniel. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Kidd. Pass to Terry. Five to shoot. Free throw line jumper. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Kidd's got 5 points now in the quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He drops it from range. And Milwaukee leads by 15.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Kidd's gone 3 of 9 shooting. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
And Dallas making a change here. Chandler's checked in. And so Ball nails both of them. 1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Kidd. Pass to Marion. Here's Nowitzki. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bird. And here's Ball. Takes a 3. Connects from downtown.
If you give LaMelo Ball an opportunity to capitalize from the deep corner, forget about it. Turn the lights out.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Kidd, hounded by Ball. Kidd, the pass to Marion. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. The bank shot, no good. Here's Milwaukee. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Bird. The 3 from Ball. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Here's Terry. Again, the miss by Dallas. We've got 33 seconds left in the final quarter. Bird, that's good.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Kidd, the pass to Terry. Driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And here's Redick for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Kidd. So Milwaukee wins it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.